Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
And hi,
Another
Cody.
Evening of D&D. And we have Kalish with us tonight.
Hi, everyone.
And then Professor Fish Tanks will join a little later. And Killer Kitty will join a little later. Where do I have everybody? So we're on the second level. Everyone has just taken out a large group of goblins and bugbears and thugs, and a zombie beholder.
And I think we just did a long rest.
Okay, yep, did a long rest. And while you're resting, suddenly two figures appear. So one would be Kalish, if you want to introduce your character.
Okay, I am a young tiefling, late teens. I don't know. Do you guys want backstory on this? Kind of.
You could introduce it over time if you want.
Yeah, it would be more fun that way.
And then Professor Fish Tanks, when he joins, will describe his character. But the two of them appear out of nowhere, and a voice, disembodied, of Volo, comes in and says, "Something's wrong with the bar. I need help. I sent you some companions, but can Vert come back and take care of the bar? It's very dirty." And at that, Vert's like, and as he raises his hand, he disappears. He evaporates out. Vert is gone to take care of the bar. And so for those of you who might not have caught the first campaign, Volo Thomp Getarm is a very flamboyant writer who likes to drink, hangs out at the bar that the team owns. Actually, Vert has the title to the bar. And so he got a little desperate for some help in the bar and has reached out for help and sent you two companions.
Cool.
So welcome, Kalish.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
What are we? What are we?
She's
Are
a
we
tiefling.
I'm a young late teen tiefling who looks like she's had seen better days.
Are you magical?
Yes, I'm a sorceress.
I'm going to hand her a piece of candy and say, "You look like you could use some energy."
Thank you.
Yummy.
So what does everyone want to do now that you're coming out of your short rest?
Go kill some people or things.
Yeah, so the other thing cool that happened at the end of the last episode was Melis, my dwarf paladin, had that cursed sword, and Shepard swapped out some spells and removed the curse, so I think I lost that sword. We also had just found a secret door in this room that I think we were probably our next step.
Move
Yes.
camera into the secret door. So after your long rest, you sort of have feeling coming back to your fingers. It's coming slowly, but it's almost there.
Excellent.
So now that the door is open, what do you want to do?
Go in.
We had a long rest or a short rest?
Long.
Long rest.
Long.
Let me just double check my spells, make sure I'm back to full. You guys go ahead. I'll follow along behind you.
All right. Nico's in. I'll go in.
Oh, this is the problem.
That-
I'll go in too. The dwarfs are always charging in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No fear.
We're not afraid.
short power.
And right in front of Nico is another one of those arch gates.
Where's
It's
Nico?
a
I lost
stone,
him.
but it's got the outline of a gate with a keystone on top.
Oh, he went over
Now
there.
I did an investigation, but should have I done a Arcana?
Oh, no, I mean, you can do one if you want. So you recognize this is a gate similar to the other one. It's a little different. The image on the keystone is of a rust monster. So you recognize it's a rust monster.
Mm.
Not a fan of those.
What is a rust monster?
Your worst nightmare.
It'll
Very
turn your
bad
sword
for
to rusty metal.
Very
Oh,
bad
no.
for a fighter with heavy armor.
Oh no.
That's what you see.
I'll be right back. I have to take a phone call real quick. I apologize.
Lady Tiefling, would you like to go check this out? This might be more your style.
I'll come check it out. Let's see what I can figure out.
Oh, can somebody have control of Sparrow?
Oh, I've got that.
Okay. Okay.
Let me go do
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll twice. So can you guys fill me in a little bit? What are we facing here?
Now, does this one have like a wood thing at the top where we touch wood to make it open slightly?
So the last was a picture of a dead tree. This is a picture of a rust monster. So what it looks like, Kalish, is like if you were in a walled city and there was a gate. It's like the stones around the gate are engraved in the side, and then there's a keystone at the top. And that keystone has an image engraved in it of a rust monster. So last time, what did you guys do last time?
We touched
I don't think
it with
I don't think we went through.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I couldn't figure
activated
out
it,
how
but
to
you couldn't go
open.
through.
Yeah. Now, I do happen to have a metal spike, a couple of metal spikes that I found when we first came in here.
Okay,
I could hand that to Kalish to see
That's
if
right.
she can touch it against it to see if metal activates this one.
Okay,
It's a good
is that what
idea.
you do?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll give it a try.
Yep. So you've got an iron spike in your hand. You touch it to the wall, and it crumbles to rusty fragments, and you see an image in front of you now. So what you see?
Ooh.
I have
Exactly.
to remove one of my bars of metal.
You don't know where it is, but it looks like a room about 10 feet wide and about 20 feet deep. And there's a door on the right and left side, about halfway down each wall. But as you're touching the wall with what used to be the iron spike, your hand is still touching a wall. It can't go through, although it looks completely transparent, like you're looking into this room on the other side of this magical gate.
I don't like the sounds of this.
And last time you guys tried many different ways to get through, but you couldn't.
Do you have another one of those spikes?
Yeah.
And it'll stay.
Oh, hey.
It's still active, so you can still see.
I wanted to see if maybe touching it with metal again would allow it to go through what looks like to be a clear door now.
I'll hand her another spike.
Okay. And if it's still active, so when you touch it, nothing happens to the spike, but it won't go through. It's as if it's touching the wall.
Do we see any kind of like keyhole or like handprint identification thing or anything that gives us a clue?
No, nothing at all. I mean, as much as you're trying, it just looks like a very perfect picture of a room. And then after about a minute, it turns back into a wall. So it kind of shuts down. It's kind of like Stargate, except you can see through it.
Well, yep.
But you can't. Nothing seems to go through it.
So, sorry, I had to step away for half a second. This is the same mirror-like thing that we ran into last week?
Yes, except
Okay.
instead of wood, it's open with. You tried an iron spike, and that opened it.
Okay, I did kind of catch that.
But it destroys that iron spike as it's being used. It turns it into rusty fragments, powdered rust.
Did it do that to the wood when we did that at the other
No,
one?
no, that seemed to be fine. I think this seems to be some part of the process.
I wonder if it's several keys.
You guys, I've been out of
Like we
this
have
too
to
long. I
activate
suppose
all
I
of them.
can't think out of outside the box here.
Yeah, I don't know if we have to activate all the different locks. There might be a water one down here too. So we have metal, wood, maybe a stone of some sort, or water coming up. Would be my guess. And we're just slowly unlocking them, maybe.
Fire, maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, it
So
seems
far,
like either that or like there's a like a password, a magic open sesame kind of deal, or there are different items down here that will help us go through. Either way, we gotta either find the items or find the magic word.
I wonder if that cool goblin dude would help us.
Who could help you?
No.
Sorry?
The guy that we got that crown. The guy we got the crown from, the leader of the goblin market.
It's possible.
Might be worth a try.
I mean, we can keep exploring and ask later, you know.
I'd say we keep looking. We might find clues on how to open these somewhere else.
I like that idea.
Yeah, 'cause standing here banging our head against the proverbial wall doesn't do any good.
Illusionary proverbial wall.
Is there anything at the other end of this room or hall at the bottom?
Yeah, if you want to do your investigation check again.
I would love to.
Nope.
A whopping 8.
I got an 11. So
But Book finds kind of the panel for a door.
hey.
Nice.
So what do you want to do?
Which wall? Can you go straight ahead? Right
Straight
at
ahead.
that end? Yeah.
Straight ahead.
Hey guys, there's a looks like there's a door here, man.
Okay. Should I do an investigation on how to open it, or should Book try to open it? Why don't you try to open it, Book? You found it.
I can try.
Okay.
What do I hit for something like that?
Oh, it opens.
Oh, okay.
You've come across a number of these, so it's fairly easy to. open.
Can I do a before we just storm in? Can I do a listen?
Sure. Let me see real quick. And yeah, you hear a racket. You hear
Oh.
metal things being thrown. You hear an argument. Sparrow is close enough. Anybody who understands Goblin knows that it's Goblin.
I know Goblin.
Yep.
Can I understand it, or is it too muffled?
You hear, no, it's mine. I saw it first.
We'll go in there and tell them to knock it off, and I'll back you up.
Before we go in, is there any indication how many voices? Can you tell that?
You
I
hear
tell
two.
that?
You hear two voices.
So just two.
Two are arguing over some object they found. There could be others because you hear a kind of a random clinking noise, like something metal's being dropped on stone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm gathering. There's at least two, maybe three or four goblins in there. They're arguing over something. Two are in an argument, and it sounds like there's background noise. So, do we want to go in?
Yes.
The goblins, remember, were very peaceful. The first ones we ran into. So why don't we go in there with authority instead of, just blazing like enemies, but more like friends, and see what happens.
Friendly.
Like tell them to knock it off and start behaving.
I like it.
Well, I'm going to go in the door. I'm going to walk in with confidence, but not aggressive. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll stand right next to you because they'll know that I'm a evil type race.
Okay.
And if they start to act up, I'll be the aggressive one.
And you can tell them anything you want to tell them.
Well, I don't know their language.
Oh,
So, yeah, So it's kind of not really well lit. So Nico can see them. Book, you kind of see some shadows in the distance.
I have night vision.
Yeah, but not that far.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as Nico walked in, Nico can see him, but you can't see them that
I'll
clearly.
raise my finger for 3.
Okay. And then Sparrow will kind of walk in since she knows Goblin. So what
I'm
would you
gonna take
guys?
another step or two out of the way so people can come in without fighting us. Do they react at all?
I'll whistle.
Do they even notice us?
Let me check.
Mhm.
Actually, I would think that. Well, let me just roll. Yeah, but the two that are arguing kind of. Do you hear that? Someone just came in the room.
What did?
The goblin, or sorry, the
Oh.
bugbears are talking amongst themselves. Did you hear that? Someone just came in the room.
Bugbears?
Hey, we were here first. This is ours. Along the wall, you see weapon racks, you see armor. It's all old, it's all falling apart. Anything metal is starting to rust and degrade. Anything leather is kind of turned into something unusable. So it's all doesn't look like it's usable at all. Nico, the clinking you hear, there's a pile of morning stars at the end because the third one is going through a pile of weapons looking for a morning star. And when they find this piece of junk, throws it behind him into a pile. And that's the clinking noise you hear. But they're just rummaging through stuff.
Is there anybody who can detect magic, or would the magic items we all have throw that off?
We can detect magic, or wait, maybe I can identify. That would have been cooler to.
Yeah, it's a room full of stuff, so someone could do that, and then I think it lasts for a while, right?
detect. I
Yeah.
don't think I have that one. Somebody did though. I remember somebody having that.
Oh, Vert had that.
Ah, son of a.
Oh. Remind me to memorize that someday. Well, we're just passing through.
Okay, but we saw this first. Don't take anything.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Don't irritate the dwarf.
And
That's
and
that's fine. Hey guys, there's also in this room just back to the east behind us. There's a really nice longsword that we saw. You guys might want to go check that out as well.
Yeah, it's in much better shape than anything here.
want to make a persuasion check?
Sure. I would love to. Maybe. Yeah, 13.
The one who has been looking for morning stars starts jogging towards you. Very excited. And he kind of brushes past everyone. As long as no one's threatening him, he's just going to keep going.
I don't think anybody's threatening him yet.
Not yet.
And I'm not very persuasive apparently tonight.
So he kind of runs out of the room.
Why,
Just
did you
through
try
that door there.
it?
The
Just
room,
not Scotty.
the room with the ceremonial symbol on the floor. That's where you'll find it.
Yeah, and you hear a gasp as he sees the bodies piled up. The other two appear to be arguing over a shield that has some sort of a kind of a symbol of a goblin's head on it. So it looks very, very interesting to them, but it's still kind of worn out.
Can I do an investigation check just in passing to see if anything looks like it's even remotely usable?
Sure.
Would that be investigation or something else?
You can do a perception because if you want to spend more time, you could, but you would be like sorting through things and touching it. That would be an investigation. If you're just
Okay.
glancing around, it's just a perception.
Okay, perception it is. And I fell on a sword and stabbed myself in the eye.
So yeah, you don't see anything of interest.
I didn't think so.
You gotta tell him that's a cool shield.
Hey, you should
Yeah.
trade him with that one you got in your bag, Ed.
Wrong. You're thinking my cleric on a different night.
Oh, damn it.
Who's gonna own this shield?
They both, kind of, point to themselves, one hand on the shield, and they're not giving it up. It's a really nasty looking shield. It's not really.
It's not worth fighting
shiny.
for.
Why don't you guys arm wrestle for it?
You want to make a persuasion check?
Okay. Oh my glass, but there. Oops, I almost hit the wrong button. Darn it, get away.
13 seems to be the number today. 13, 3, 13, 13. What are you going to
Oh,
get, Ed?
Oh,
And
a
they
9.
kind of look at you. It's like, I know that trick. You just want us to let go of it.
Dang it.
At this, they kind of stop what they're doing. They each have one hand on the shield, and they're just kind of staring you down. It's like, anything else?
What is... Can I see them? I need to move up, I guess.
If you move up, when you're within 60 feet, you can see them.
All right.
Gray, because there's no light unless someone casts light on something.
I am going to move up even a little further because I want to get up far enough where I can see the back wall.
I'm so close I could smell them.
All right, there's obviously, I don't see a door in here other than the one we came through.
Hey, how'd
Anybody?
you guys get in this joint?
Highness, how'd you get past Nadia?
Hmm?
Sidebar.
Oh, is that the
Where's
lady?
Nadia?
Oh,
Yeah, they both kind of put their hands, way up, like 7 feet up. Like Nadia.
yes, yes, yes. She was the
The berserker.
7 foot tall female with Xanathar tattoos.
Yeah, Nadia the Unbent.
Schwarzenegger-esque.
Oh,
We killed her, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
you killed everybody.
yeah, that's right.
She attacked us, so we killed her.
Yeah.
I'll tell them
Yeah.
that. Can they understand the common?
Yeah, I think they could. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to repeat it. I don't have to translate.
Mhm.
I said, "Hey, what do you see in there?" And you hear from out in the hall, "Everyone's dead."
Hmm. I think we should just
I
get
could have
the.
told you that.
I think
How did you
they're.
guys get in here? I know we've asked you once. How did you get in here? What door did you come in through?
Same door you came in. Look,
What about that passage to the north? Do you know how to access that?
sometimes people walk through, but yeah, none of us have been able to get into those. It's from somewhere else in the dungeons that people are able to walk through. We don't know how. They just show up.
Are they usually wizard, sorcerer types?
No, they're people like you.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Look, can you leave us be and pretend you never saw us? 'Cause
Yep.
otherwise, we've got a lot of explaining to do.
It's going to cost you that shield.
Ah.
They gotta look at each other. Yeah. Here you go.
I hand it back. I said I got one better than that.
All right.
Unless one of you guys want it.
No.
No.
See, I can be
Yep.
a dick in D&D just like I am at home.
Carry over.
So are we going to take off out of here then? Or do you want to do an investigation of the room, see if there's another door? This seems like a weird room to have no in or out.
I just I rolled a 1 on investigation on this back wall.
Oh,
I think
Let me
I'm
see if
thinking
I
about
can
the
help
shield.
I'll help you here. There we go.
I'm going to go back by the two knuckleheads with the
so
shield and try.
Scotty's like, wow, this is really fine stone. There's definitely not a door in that.
Oh, so Scotty got high enough. I don't even have to try, huh?
Yeah. But that third one comes back in. Guys, look what I got. He's got the sword in his hand.
That's
Be
a
careful
good
with
one,
that.
my
It's
friend.
really sharp.
I hope it serves you well. Say, before we leave, since you guys live down here, we're just kind of stumbling around. What else? How do we get out of here? What else is going on down here? What else should we be looking for? Are there any other cool things that we should see?
I think you want to leave. Because if they find out that you saw us, they're probably going to hurt us.
They're what?
And they've got the Xanathar symbol,
Oh.
but they're, if you took out everybody in the other room by yourselves, they're not cowardly, but they are not going to do something stupid.
Why are they? I'm going to ask them why all the secrecy. What difference does
Secrecy?
it make if we see you?
We're all, our guild, we're setting up shop down here.
The Xanathar's Guild. Yep.
And we're taking over this floor. we have to deal with the one above us from time to time. But no, we're taking over this floor.
3 of you.
There's more of us.
Well, there was a whole mess of them, but we killed them all.
Yeah, I think all of the Xanathar.
No, I understand, but now that plan, I'm saying clearly that plan is no longer
Yeah, good point.
actionable.
They might have more people coming.
So from your experience in the first campaign, the Xanathar and the Zentarum were at war with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've kind of come across both. That conflict has spilled over into this dungeon where they're all kind of in a land grab mode.
Okay.
That should be the best way to put it. They're all looking for treasure. But I think it's probably clear they're all trying to set their influence in different areas to see what they can find. The Mad Mage who set up this dungeon has left a lot of artifacts behind in places that people still have not found. Adventurers come down, and sometimes the Xanathar take care of them, or the Zentarum, or something else that's lurking in the dungeon. Which is why when people go down the Yawning Portal, sometimes they don't come back, or only a few of them come back. But people are trying to make their fortune down here, and the Xanathar and the Zentarum are definitely among those.
Gotcha. Okay.
So more than likely, you're going to bump into other Xanathar on this floor. Among the things that already exist inside the dungeon.
All right. I got you. Good luck.
Yeah, they go back to sorting through the junk. They'll probably claim ignorance when it's like, yeah, we were scouting and came back and everyone was gone.
We didn't see a thing.
I see nothing.
All right. So where have we been, ladies and gentlemen? Well, Kalish is her first day. So, gentlemen, where have we been? I don't know where
Well,
we
we
should go
can't-
next.
You can't see the gray area anymore, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's a. Oh yeah, I had to turn off that tracking because that's what was screwing up the map.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, there is a door down here.
yeah, Sparrow's been doing the mapping, so she can be your expert in knowing where you were. But definitely beyond that door, you haven't gone this far south.
What
should we
door?
say?
The door that I'm standing by.
That does not help me.
I'm gonna listen at the door.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Is that your third 9?
It seems like it.
Roll 20 has this really bad problem. It tends to roll the same numbers a lot.
7.
Oh no, I
8.
rolled an 8 also.
Yeah, an 8.
7, 8, 2, 9. So it's slowly going up.
That's
You guys ready to let's do this thing?
Let's
yeah,
go.
yes. Let's do it.
Giddy up.
I'm just gonna open the door and step in. And
I
then
have to
I'm
take
going to take another check.
All right.
Ooh. Big hallway.
I'm going to take a page out of Sparrow's vernacular and jump through and say, huzzah!
You rolled a 12. Do I hear anything now that the door's open?
No, you don't really hear anything, but it's a really long, wide passageway. And unlike other areas, it is actually, the ceiling is about 30 feet.
Whoa!
Holy cow. Let's check this door out first so we don't have to walk all the way back to it.
What'd you hear?
Yeah, that's cool.
I heard nothing. So,
Still nothing, yeah.
Scotty, why don't you walk through the door?
I was gonna race you down the hallway, but fine, I'll go through the door.
Go through the door, man.
All right.
What are you waiting for?
I'm in. Let me do an investigation.
Oh, crap.
It's another long hallway. This one's narrower. So it's 10 by 10. So 10 foot wide, 10 foot high.
All right, let's
Well,
go.
this one
Nico.
makes
We're
me
gonna
feel
race.
better. Okay.
He just,
First one or the second one? Which one do you guys want to do?
We do know that dwarves are sprinters. So
As I come around the corner, let me investigate. See if I
corner. Yeah, that must
hear
be way far back.
yeah,
Where'd you go, buddy?
way down at the end.
Hey, Dark
Or
Elf, we don't
15.
run anywhere.
So yeah, you
We
don't.
don't sweat.
So you investigation. You're like checking walls, ceilings. You don't pick up anything there.
let me do a perception. Maybe that would be better. It's being really slow. 19.
Yep, nothing.
Okay.
And
I've
another
been
long hallway.
rolling also. I rolled an 8. So
What are you rolling for? What are you looking for?
The same thing I
to
just did.
see if
Oh,
I
okay.
smell or see anything.
Gotcha.
Today I must be like a little snuffed up or something. Got kind of a headache. I don't know. I'm not noticing anything today.
All right, I'm at the end here. I'm going to do another perception.
Okay.
I want to do an investigation too.
Okay.
Ooh, we
So
got stairs and a door.
Whoa.
so perception wise, that's the stairs down to the third floor, or third level. So
Please
Ooh.
don't go down there.
all the way across the dungeon in a roundabout way, and you bypass a good portion of it. But those are stairs down to the third level.
I don't want to go down there yet.
Yeah, me neither.
And
Although if you think about it, there's a lot of adventurers that come down here dabbling at the edges, the top layer or two. All the good stuff is going to be down below.
Yeah, but
I concur.
I would gather just based on past experiences that the deeper we go, the tougher things are going to be for
Oh,
us.
yeah, it's pretty guaranteed. And it seems like there's still a lot of this level that we haven't explored. Plus, any chance to kill Xanathar freaks is okay with me.
See that one more time? No, that's
Paladin does not appreciate the Xanathar and the crap they do.
So why don't
So
we
he's
check
okay.
the door?
what's that?
Check the door.
Okay.
check that door.
Investigation.
Perception.
Perception. I'll do both.
Melvin.
Yeah, you don't sense anything.
Nico, go in.
Okay.
And this is a slightly different setup than you're used to. So this passageway is 20 feet wide. It goes up about 20 feet, and then it angles up into an arched ceiling. There's actually reddish crystals lining the ceiling all the way down the hall, so it casts us
Oh, I'm sure glad Kitty's working.
Right.
She'd be climbing up there to see if she can get some of that.
But at the very end, actually, I'm going to bring the camera down. Where's the camera at? So you can actually see all the way down to the end because of the lights. There's double doors at the end, and then a single door down to the south. If you go down that far.
Gee whiz.
Holy cow. I think it goes into a school cafeteria.
That'd be all right. I'm hungry.
I say we do this little door first.
What what do the gems look like? Like, can we tell from the ground? I know they're way up there, but
Let's see.
is it something worth trying to get?
They're just set into the walls. It looks like they're there to actually light the room. There are carvings along the lower side of the walls of dwarves pushing mine carts. But as you walk by, you can see that they've been altered somehow. So they've got these dark tentacles coming out of them. And the tentacles tend to move and follow you, but it's part of the carving. It doesn't seem to harm you, but it looks like some
Maybe-
magical effect that was done as a joke. Like
Or
somebody was
they've been affected by
facing
the
the carving.
deep ones.
Huh.
And then the double doors at the end are a little bit different. On the walls on either side of the doors are carvings of armored dwarves, as if they were guarding the door, but they're just carved into the wall. It's not.
That's the double doors.
That's the double doors.
Melis is definitely going to go check out the dwarf statues or carvings.
Which ones? The ones at the door or the ones along the wall?
At the door.
You can make an investigation check.
Eight. I'm not the best investigator, guys.
Well, none of us are rolling well today, except for Scotty occasionally.
Yeah.
I don't want to investigate dwarf hieroglyphics.
Scotty doesn't come check out these engravings. What do you think? Are these our ancestors?
There you go.
Attaboy.
So they look like they're just decorative,
Mm-hmm.
but
They might be a bunch of mind flayers.
Door to the south or the double doors?
I say the little door first. Less danger behind a little door than maybe a big door.
You might be right, Ed. Nico. Yeah, that's cool.
It's harder for a dragon to fit through a little doorway than a big doorway.
True.
I will roll and see if I can hear anything on the other side of this door.
Okay.
Oh, I finally rolled a good roll. A 19.
and you hear some sort of a clicking noise.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. It's creepy. It could be something bad. Could be bugs eating bones. Or it could be somebody counting their gold coin. Or it could be a giant crab. It could be skeletons walking around with bad joints.
That's pretty diverse.
I know. It's one of those things, maybe. So, Scotty, you want to go in and see?
Yeah. I'm in.
All right.
Okay.
I'll follow him.
I'm going to do a perception.
Well, hold on.
Oh.
There is a creature.
Yes.
Finally, something to kill.
Let me.
Where is it?
Maybe it could be a good creature.
I don't see it.
For some reason, Roll20 doesn't have all the creatures I should see.
I wish Dennis was in here with us right now. He'd know what to do.
Mhm.
Ah, there it is. Let me put it in here. And then I'm going to put it in the chat window so you can see it there as well.
Oh.
Bunny Viper's here.
Hey, Bunny.
Bunny. Hi, dear bunny.
Hey, Bunny.
Only roll initiative.
Well, so the ceiling is 20 feet high. There's 4 pillars of white marble, and they're shaped in the likeness of a female elf in flowing robes. And then they're holding these flowering branches to their chest. But each of these 4 pillars in the middle is shaped like an elf. And then circling around counterclockwise is this creature. It looks like a Modron, which is kind of an automaton construct. But it's just kind of walking around. It's got a bow. And it's just kind of walking around. That's the clicking noise you're hearing.
Darn it, I forgot. They make clicking noises too.
Clicking and clacking.
Warriors.
Did we lose Kalish? I haven't heard her say anything in a while.
I'm here.
Okay.
I was just about to say, hey Kalish, why don't you talk to this one?
Talk to it. Does it
This
do
is
anything when we
your-
enter the room? Does it do anything? Does it notice us when we enter the room?
So it's just walking around in a circle. It looks like it's guarding. It's like kind of like a guardian to these statues, maybe. That's what it looks like. It's like it's on its little roving patrol, but it's just going in a circle.
I'm gonna attempt to get. I was gonna say, I'm gonna attempt to get closer to one of these statues and like really examine it closely and see if the creature reacts.
He looks at you out of everybody else as you get closer to the statue, but it just kind of continues doing what it's doing. If you get a little too close, it may actually kind of tighten its grip on the bow a little bit. You can see that it's kind of getting into more defensive posture, but it's still walking around in a circle.
What is this thing? Like a construct, you said?
What's that? It's called a Modron. It's a construct.
What language does it speak?
Modron. I don't know if it speaks anything else. If anyone wants to try.
Can we ask what it's guarding or why?
It doesn't say anything.
I think we should just shoot it.
I'm gonna reach out and try and touch the statue, the one that I'm standing next to.
Okay.
Oh,
So it kind of angles the bow in your direction, but just eyeing you cautiously as it walks around.
Can I tell anything about the statue? Does it seem to have any kind of feature, or is it just decorative?
You can't really tell. Nothing happens when you touch it.
What can I do?
But it looks like the pillar doesn't quite touch the top, so it's more like a statue than a pillar. If you look up, and it looks like it's made of marble, so it's not joined to the floor. It has kind of a narrow pedestal.
And the other ones appear to be the same.
Yeah, they all look alike.
I'm going to move towards the statue in the southeast and see if it reacts at all.
Okay. It kind of relaxes its guard when you move away from the one, and when you get closer to the other, it puts its guard back up. But it's really just it looks like it's just, making sure, like the guard in the museum, that you're not going to do anything to the artwork.
What do you think, guys? Should we just let it be for now? It could warn us if something's coming up behind us.
If there's nothing to gain by messing with the statues, I don't see why we should mess with the construct.
Its bow, does it look like a superior bow than what Sparrow has? Like, would it be a significant upgrade?
No, it just looks like a bow. You can't really tell.
There's some more things down this hallway if we want to come check out over here.
Sure. Hi, why?
Is there anything else in the room?
So you've got the door to the west. It looks like that hallway to the east has alcoves or passageways branching off of it.
I'm going to try to see if I hear anything coming from this hall. Like more clacking noises or anything.
Let me see what happens when you get to that point. So
I rolled a 21.
Oh, you're cooking.
You have a +7, so it shouldn't be too hard to roll good.
Hold on a second. I gotta figure out what's in this area. So there, in this area, are very, very accurate likenesses of bullywugs, which is like a humanoid type of bullfrog. They're very, very lifelike looking, but they're stone. There's 4 of them in this room. And as you walk past the area to the south here, is a stone boar.
So there's a Medusa down here.
Or something.
First thing to ever kill one of my D&D characters was a bullywug.
Oh no. So Scotty, let me see what's below you. So below you is a large constrictor snake.
Oh, I don't like snakes.
Also stone.
Also stone.
Oh, well, I still don't like it.
But yeah, it goes quite a ways.
What is
Looks
that
like
at
it's
the
a
end of the
museum.
hallway?
Well, we might as well keep going and see what else we can find.
Well, just move with a little more caution now, because clearly there's something down here that's petrifying people.
I'm gonna
Basilisk.
do a perception check down here.
So, Nico, as you get past this room here, if you look up, it looks, so down here looks like a kenku. Those are the bird-like humanoids. Up here, Nico, you could swear these could be your cousins. Two elves, but their features are drow. Even though they're made of
What the
stone,
hell?
you can tell they've got drow features.
I'm going to investigate them really good.
Are they
Is that
also
okay?
stone?
They're also stone.
It is almost like a little zoo menagerie or something.
And,
Could be
and
a
with
prison.
that, you could swear if you were back home, these could be just two drow walking through a crowd. Just the intricate detail of what they're wearing, their hairstyle, everything is just so very lifelike, except it's stone.
Are they both males?
I'd say it looks like a couple. They're not holding hands or anything or doing anything other than it's a male and a female. They look like they aren't really interacting. Like if you were seeing a group of statues together in an exhibit, they would look like they're interacting. None of these statues appears to be interacting with the others in its area. They're just there.
So they were lone adventurers walking through here, got turned to stone, and then got placed individually into their own categories, it sounds like.
You can make an insight check if you want.
Let me try that. Insight. Don't fall on your face. Don't fall on your face. Don't fall on your face. You fell on your face.
I mean, like the museum, it looks like someone's just been collecting and putting the objects in its own separate area. Like over here, you got the drow exhibit. Over here, you got the boar exhibit. The bullywugs are all in one spot, but they don't seem to be interacting with each other. They're just.
So it doesn't look like they were in there and got caught by something and turned to stone. They were turned to stone elsewhere and gathered up and put there. It's what it sounds like you're saying. What do you want to do there?
Can we tell if they are statues? Can we see any kind of tool marks on them at all? Or if they could possibly be something that was turned to stone? Can we tell?
Not at all.
From the sounds of the intricacy, I would lean towards once human or once living.
There's nothing that's been good alignment, though. So maybe the good aligned character should lead the rest of the way through. You know what I mean? Because we haven't seen any elves or dwarfs. I'm going to kind of hang back behind you guys.
I don't even remember what I am. I
don't know what. Well, but you're an elf, right?
I'm a wood elf, half elf.
Oh, you're good. You'd be considered a good race.
Huh.
Neutral good, yeah. That's what I picked. So,
and I don't know about tieflings. Are they good or bad?
Generally, so tieflings simply have somewhere in their ancestry, a demon or a devil, and it happens randomly. So there's they could be good, evil, anywhere in between.
What are they called?
Tiefling.
Thief, as in like a guy who steals?
Yeah, without the H. So Tief.
Thief.
TIE.
Normally they're good.
Yeah.
They're playful, happy-go-lucky critter goat thingies. But Kalish, you may want to hang back just a hair too, just in case.
Yeah.
I don't know what Professor Fish is.
Just in case he changed, I'll wait. Well, he's actually been in chat.
He might be a dark gnome, and I'm leading him.
No, I think he might be either elf or half elf, but
Okay.
unless he changed his mind, but that's okay.
What do we see in this one?
Let's see. That one is 4 rust monsters.
Mm.
All these things are predators, and so far, I'm waiting for something that's not a predator.
Well, you've had the constrictor snake and
That's
a
a
boar.
Yep.
And a boar. So, I mean, some are animals.
Yeah,
Some
but
are
they
more-
still can. They're still predators. They're not.
Yeah.
They're carnivores.
And I would think as you're going along, that will hold true. Everywhere you look, you could see that they. Well, you know what? Not quite. The next one over. Actually, 2 over.
It's a unicorn.
I'll wait till you get to it. But you had a mind flare
No.
back here. The next one is a Nothic. I think you've seen Nothics.
Yeah, we had a fight one. Not here though.
And then after the Nothic, there's an orc, but he's wearing very ornamental armor
Mm.
and weaponry, like he's like a chief.
One.
Let's see. Then the one south of Nico, that's the orc. Then the one after that is a giant badger.
Oh, neat.
Something called a quaggoth in the next one. The last one has a were-rat. And when
Wow.
when you get to the one just north of Melis, it's got 6 goats.
This one?
Yeah, just goats. 6 of them. So the predator theory, not quite there.
Not entirely true.
Yep.
Pretty random to have goats.
Well, they might have looked like goats.
Ah, good point.
And then
Okay.
get into the passageway. So to the south, and the last one is the were-rat.
Well,
Well,
let's
that-
check out the goats because that's the most unusual room of them all.
Sure.
I'll do
It's
an
the
investigation.
most unusual room of them all.
I rolled a 19 for my investigation of the goat room.
It's just got goats. There's no grass or anything for them to feed on. But
Any chance of any other ways in or out? I got an 18.
not in that room. So you don't.
What
sense
about the
anything.
end of the hallway?
Yeah, you can check the end of the hallway.
I'll check it out as well. Perception or investigation?
Investigation, if you're searching.
Let me try investigation. I'll probably suck at that one too.
And yes, you find
Whoa.
a door right up here
A
to the north.
zero.
I rolled a 0.
How do you roll a 0?
Because I'm a -1 and I rolled a natural 1. Like I'm looking at the end of the hallway and I'm like, is this stone or wood? Or I'm not even sure.
I am baffled.
I don't know what's going on.
What's
So what do
my
you wanna do?
name?
Well, I'm afraid to lead, so I'm not going first on this.
Where's the
I'm
door?
spooked.
Is it right at the end
Yeah, it's at the
No,
very
it's up
top.
at the top.
or
North
at the
side.
top?
Malice can go in first.
I'll go in, or unless you want to do it.
I'll go in.
Okay. Well, I open the door, and it's a single statue. Very lifelike features like the others, but this one is of the Mad Mage himself.
Ooh. Huh.
His name is Hallister.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Does he have
examine it.
equipment on him and stuff?
What's that?
Is he got equipment and whatnot on him, or
Looks like everything you would see on a wizard. Little pouch of materials. You know, maybe a staff. Like,
But it's all stone, right? Or is it just him that's stone?
all stone.
Okay,
Hmm.
Why don't
Very
we
very
take-
lifelike.
let's carry him and one of these goats down to the hall with the 4 statues, and throw first a goat in between the statues and see if anything happens. If it comes to life, then maybe we could pull the wizard out and throw him there, and then kill him and loot his ass.
Okay, so you're gonna bring him. It'll take some effort, but you can carry him.
We're gonna grab the wizard, or we're grabbing goats.
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
All right.
Father Fish and me will grab a goat, and you guys grab the wizard.
Father Fish.
Father Fish.
See, I did
I
that
mean,
one right
Professor
too.
Fish.
Professor did. I did it too.
So next
All
week,
right.
we'll have a special guest. No.
I'll grab a goat, I guess. Is anybody else getting a goat? We don't need more than
Yeah,
one
that-
goat.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Bring
follow
him.
you.
So you've got the statue too, right? Of the wizard.
Ed and Professor Proton have the
This is kind of like a game we used to play when I was a young lad. Goat tossing.
All right, I'm going to place said goat in the center. Right there. And step back.
Okay.
And nothing happens.
Well, it was a try. I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't
a.
know either. It was as good a shot as any.
Is any?
Well, we could push the goat through the next doorway and see if there's anything in there. Go through this doorway and see if maybe there's a de-stoninator machine. Oh. How about we bang the goat against this little robot dude and see what he does?
If you get closer to him, he'll swing his bow right at you, but he's not gonna shoot.
I'm gonna say, chill, Daddy-O.
But no, the goat's a goat. Anyone wants to? Actually, I think Sanidra would understand that magic just doesn't happen. It needs something to activate it, like a command, verbalization, touching like a button or some other thing, using some object. So just placing it there really isn't going to do anything.
Can I search around the room? See if there's anything that that looks like any kind of activation or anything like that?
Yeah, you can look.
Nope.
I'm going to attempt. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to attempt to do the same thing I did for Melis, and I will try. Where the heck is that thing at? Remove curse.
Mm.
Mm.
On which one?
Ugh,
Bless you.
thank you. I'm going to try to remove the curse from the statue.
I think the
Which
one that
statue?
if you would know that if it is a curse, that would work. If it's petrification, you would need a greater restoration spell.
What about revivify?
Revivify? No.
I'm out of ideas.
So you've got the statues of elves.
Yep. We could ask them to unstonify these guys. I don't know.
Why don't one of you touch the goat to the pillar?
We could try that. All right, I'm going to pick that goat up again, and I'm going to touch the pillar to the upper left. This guy right here.
And the Modron looks at you as you do that, kind of gets a little more defensive. When you touch the goat to it, it kind of just stays in that defensive posture, doesn't get any more agitated, but touching it doesn't really do anything.
Doesn't do anything. Oh,
How about the wizard?
elven queen of the statue, please unstatuify this here goat.
So you'll know
What are
that
in the hands?
commands tend to be very simple, usually 1 or 2 words.
Okay.
Come to life.
What's the opposite of petrify? Unpetrify.
Yeah, no, nothing happens.
Breathe.
Nico, why don't you touch the wizard to the pillar?
I don't know that it would work any differently, but you can give it a shot.
What do the pillars? What are in the hands of the pillars? Each pillar has a statue, right?
Yeah, it's a branch. So these are elven ladies with robes. They've got a branch against their chest. But unlike other parts of the dungeon, these are elves, not dwarves.
Yeah.
You've seen dwarves almost everywhere else. These are elves.
In Elfish, can I say live?
Yeah, that doesn't.
Does anyone have decent arcana or history or anything that
I have okay arcana.
I have +5 for history.
holy crap, dude.
I rolled a 5 on arcana.
So,
I just wonder if there's any knowledge that we have. Good roll, Scotty.
jeez.
Any knowledge that we have, just in terms of the Underdark dungeon and how it evolved, and we know this mage set up a tower down here, but what the background is with the dwarves and the elves, and did they share the area? Did they divide it up like people are trying to do now?
Well, with that roll, tell me the answers.
So Scotty remembers drinking at the Yawning Portal and a bunch of adventures saying, and the room with the caryatids holding the branches, all we had to do is ask for elf magic.
There you go, Kalish.
Okay.
With a 25, I got, I'll give you that much.
All we had to do was ask for elf magic.
And this is a bunch of adventures. just Scotty drinking the number 4, the elves, the branches, it all kind of clicked. Oh yeah, that's what the guy said.
Sparrow is a elf druid. Maybe she could do some elf magic.
I'm an elf cleric.
Oh,
So what are you going to try to do?
Well,
I
I've
think
tried
about it
the
today.
come to life. I've tried.
But exactly what are you doing?
The first time I was holding the goat to the statue.
So do that and say elf magic.
Or
Okay,
just go
elf
up and
magic.
hug the column and
So
While standing, I moved in front of her so she can see me if she has sight.
but you're just holding the goat in front of the statue.
Holding the goat in front of the statue. I'll touch that statue again when I ask.
Oh, so you touch the statue, you say elf magic. You now have a live goat in your arms.
Hey, look at that!
wow.
woo!
Can that be my companion?
I'm going to eat him.
And the statue of the wizard, you hear a voice. It doesn't change, just a voice say, "Fools."
From the one that Ed's got?
The statue of the wizard in the secret room that you brought in.
Yeah, the one that Ed and
It just happens to be in the room, but it says
Whoa.
the word "fools," and that's it.
I grabbed a goat also. I thought the dwarfs grabbed the wizard.
Nope.
Kalish. So they figured it out.
They figured, sorry,
So you now have a live goat. They touched the statue and said elf magic, but it
Got
also made the wizard who's in the other side of the room say the word "fools."
you fool.
But it didn't change into a wizard. It's still a statue.
As long as you didn't say fly, you fools. That's all that matters.
Yeah, run, you fools!
Well, do we want to bring the wizard to life and try to kill him to see what he's got, loot his little body?
I don't know. A wizard who built this tower is probably going to kick our butts.
I'm going to take fools as a warning to not mess with this any further right now.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Again, if this is Hallister, who built a big portion of this entire thing, pretty powerful, and if he says fool, I might not want to mess with it. But I don't know. I'm a
Can we
dwarf and I'm a
inspect the
little
goat to see
wary.
if it's a real goat?
Does it feel and look and taste and everything?
Does it smell like a
Real?
goat?
What's that?
This goat that I'm holding, does it seem real enough?
It's a goat. Yeah.
It's just a goat.
In fact, it's trying to get out of your arms after a while.
Looks
I've
like
never
goat.
had a goat, but I imagine it does everything goat-like you can think of.
No.
So it's not very cuddly.
Maybe.
Get on your hands and fours and it'll jump on your back.
Yeah. The goat massage. What is it? The baby goat massage.
Goat yoga?
Goat yoga. That's it.
Dig it.
And no, you do have this goat.
Well, so do we not want to bring if we don't want to bring the wizard back, we could chuck him back in his room at the end of the hall.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah, I'm. The fact that he called us fools for bringing a goat back makes me hesitate to bring him back.
Yeah, we
if
probably
we're
don't
fools,
want
I
to
say
leave.
Let's go get that unicorn and bring him back. Oh, there really wasn't a unicorn. We just
Yeah.
made it up.
So what
It'd
you
probably be
saw
like-
were bullywugs, gricks, drow, rust monsters, troglodytes, goats, a boar, a constrictor snake, a kenku, lizard folk, a mind flayer, a nothic, an orc or chief, a giant badger, a quaggoth. But then you had actually it looked like a person, kind of rat-like features, but there was a person at the very end carrying a short sword.
Oh, is that the were rat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm thinking every one of those sounds like bad news. If we want to kill them and loot them, we'd start with the war orc. I mean, it could be a tough
The
orc.
orc would be the only one I'd be interested in reviving because he sounds like he's a chieftain or something. Maybe, we wouldn't even have to kill him.
Well,
I
and
mean,
then
I know orcs are notoriously bad, but
Killer wants us to bring back this thing.
No.
That might be too heavy to carry.
well, and I wonder if that were rat would be able to answer any questions for us or something.
It could be really bad news if we bring to life a rat.
So the orc is very beefy, is wearing chainmail. And
Every
really,
single thing in there.
Hmm?
Everything in there sounded bad except for goats.
yeah.
Yeah. I think we should get the rest of the goats and leave.
Why don't we leave the goats
Wanna-
here? We might need dinner in a couple of days.
Right?
Take a herd of goats. Yeah. Let's just take this one goat, tie it around with a rope, and take it through.
Okay.
And see if we find a kitchen or a way we could barter with like somebody. So I bet you all those little goblins would love to eat this
Oh yeah, that
goat.
trading area. Mm-hmm.
But also it'll give away our location at the most inopportune times.
Guaranteed.
Could. Yep. Man.
we could just let it go, let it fend for itself, really. I don't really want to babysit a goat. If one of you guys want to, I guess you can.
Does
We
anybody
could-
know how to butcher? We could butcher the goat and have, goat chops.
Yeah. I say we keep moving and find something to fight.
Yep,
Okay.
I like that idea.
Okay, so through the door to the west.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess I'll listen to see if I hear anything clicking on this side.
Okay.
Oh wow. Rolled a 27.
Oh, you're kind of almost like a hooting noise.
Oh, now there's owls.
Hoot, as in Hoot?
Yeah, kind of like a owls talking, something like that, maybe.
So
Could be an owl
bears.
bear.
Yeah.
Could be owl human or humanoid owl people. So let's kill them.
I'll say that Sparrow is just behind you guys. I'll move her after you open the door.
You what?
If you open the door, Sparrow's not in the room yet. I forgot to move her, but I'll move her into the room. She's in the room. I'll just move her token right behind you guys once.
Okay.
Are you
Let's
opening
see.
it?
Oh,
Did
my.
you happen to see her comment on
On
Discord? She said it's crazy and it must be a full moon because everybody's crazy.
yeah.
She's in chat now, though.
Let's just do it.
Are you done work yet?
Yep, let's
Who's at the top right next to me?
that's
Is that
me.
book? All right, let's you peel up and I'll peel down if there's way, and we'll let Scotty run up the middle.
All right.
Let's do it.
I
Do
can't
it.
see where we're going though.
I haven't opened the door yet.
Oh,
All right, you ready?
1, 2,
Yep.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, beautiful.
You're
An entry.
on
All
that way.
right, everyone stop. All
Scotty and Melis are running in behind.
right, let me go find.
Oh no.
Because you guys have done a lot of running.
Hags or something.
Let's see if Sparrow can make friends with one.
Yeah, I'm moving Sparrow down.
I can't see around the corner, but it looks like there's just two, unless there's a bunch behind them.
I don't know. Probably just 2, but there could be babies.
Oh, but they're hostile for sure.
Ugh.
I like hostile.
Does anybody have talk with animals?
I don't think so.
If we die, I blame Killer for not being here.
I agree. I agree.
She's almost home.
Oh,
Not
are we
bringing
rolling
up.
initiative?
Oh, I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because actually Sparrow is the ranger druid. She'd be probably the most likely one to have that. Holy crap, Scotty. I'm tired tonight. Or wait, who was that?
Yeah, that
That
wasn't
was
me.
me.
Oh, Nico. Nico's on fire.
We're
Sweet.
starting to get. Well, I got a +9 initiative, so it helps on the big
Oh.
initiative rolls, but it doesn't really help for when you want to stab people.
Get Sparrow.
Nope. When you're the lead one in and you need somebody to be standing next to the creature, that doesn't work.
Right. Now, what we could do is we could pull the critters into the hallway and fight them one at a time.
Will they chase us?
If we shoot them with arrows, they'll come at us.
Even, I mean, I don't know if it'd be any better, but we could even back up, leave the door open. There's no way there's 2 of them fitting through that door at the same time.
Well, we can have 2 people in the doorway and 2 people in the back hall, and then there's 4. That's a heck of a kill box.
Killer Kitty says she can wild shape into
I
one.
don't know if we have that much time to talk about this because we're about to fight.
Oh yeah, there's no. You got 6-second turns, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but you can still, in any battle, you can direct people. So
Well, let's see if I can just do it. Okay, I'm going to take a crossbow shot
Okay.
at the closest one right here. One of these days I'm going to get poison or something for these crossbow bolts. But until that ever happens, here we go. Rolled a 12 on my crossbow shot.
And just missed.
And then I'm going to take a step back.
Okay. Next is
Oh, is Professor Fish just going to sit out on this fight?
what's that?
Professor Fish is just going to sit out, right?
Sorry, you were breaking up.
He's going to help.
is Professor Fish sitting out this round, or is somebody going to play for him?
I think I'll keep him out of the fight for now,
Okay.
since I don't have his character sheet. I
Right.
think he'll definitely be here. Well,
Smart.
he should be here next week. Since I don't know
Okay.
what he is. I have a suspicion by then. So Melis, okay.
Okay, I'm going to move up 30 feet and engage this northernmost,
Okay.
whatever it is. I'm going to hit it with my battle axe maybe.
What are these, by the way?
Bugbears.
Owlbears.
Yeah,
22
owlbears,
hits.
not bugbears.
22
Nice.
with a 13 damage.
Yep.
I am also going to use a first level spell slot to cast Thunderous Smite
Okay.
as a bonus action for another 8 points of damage, and then I will take my what happened here? Take my second attack
Okay.
with the battle axe. Maybe two. That's a 19 for another 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay. And Thunderous Smite. Is it work on
20,
large creatures?
32.
32 total.
And it's saved. So that's pretty good. Anything else?
Okay, and that is all I have.
Okay. Sinedra.
All right, I am going to cast Chaos Bolt at the one that Melis was attacking.
Okay. That hits.
Nice.
Yeah, just need to. There you go. So it does 2
Second
damage.
total damage is 7.
Okay.
It's 2d8.
Okay.
And I think that's
Oh,
it.
it actually did the 2. I think the 5 is if you did. Did you upcast it?
It does 2. Let's see, it was 2d8 damage.
Okay, because the second one is a 1d6 for some reason. It's
Did
acid.
it roll? I thought I rolled 2.
Oh, it's whatever. I'll add a 7.
I just hit the roll button on my Chaos Bolt on the
Oh, yeah.
beyond.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Anything else?
No. I think that's all I can do.
Now we get
So I
to
can do. Yeah, can I
Alice. You are center.
Ready to take some hits.
And so beak attack. Only the first one. So 15,
15 misses.
and then 14 on the claws. So that misses. And then next owlbear is going to come up to you. You are the closest target.
Yep. Bring it on.
And 21 to hit.
That should do it.
That hits.
Hits. Shoot. Let me get the damage. Why does it not do the damage?
Oh,
7.
Okay.
And then the claw attack. 19.
No. Sorry.
you got a higher than 19 armor class? That's awesome.
Uh-huh. I'm a dwarf paladin, dude, with plate mail and a shield.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty beefy.
All right.
I thought I was doing okay at 17. You're kicking my butt.
Hey, for a ranger, 17's pretty good. Or cleric, 17's pretty good.
You guys and your magic stuff.
I know.
All right. It's Book's turn.
All right.
7 damage.
I can't find me. Okay, here I am.
Oh, hold on. And then I got to do something. We got somebody else. And there's Killer Kitty.
Yay! Just in time.
Phew.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
I am going to run up here. And I'll go after this one right here.
All right.
Actually, I didn't have to run all the way up there, did I? So with my first attack, I am going to go Guiding Bolt.
Oh, you don't want to be in front of him, then it's disadvantage. You might want to be about 10 feet back.
I can do that. So I stopped here.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for setting me straight. Where did he go? Here it is.
And which one are you attacking?
The one that is like lower right.
Okay.
Nope, that ain't gonna get her done.
No.
So as a bonus action, I will set out my spiritual weapon
Where do you want it?
right between them.
Okay. And let's see. I'll kind of put it right there. And it's not showing up. Why is it not showing up?
I don't know. I don't see it.
Yeah, it's another interesting
There,
roll 20 thing.
you got it.
Okay.
There it is.
Delays. But yeah, that hit for 8.
And that's all I can do, as far as I know.
And Scotty.
So what does the spiritual weapon do? Does it affect anything I do?
No, it's just going to hammer on them until I take
Okay.
it down.
I
Are you
move
gonna
up
put it-
here, and here I go.
You might want to go to one side or the other of the spiritual weapon.
That's why when he said the spiritual weapon was in between.
Yeah, but you can't really fit it in with Melis there.
Yeah,
kinda
well, I would
put
have
it
put it behind so it wouldn't have taken a person
yeah.
spot.
True. I'll move it. But is that a natural 20?
So it's
Wow.
28.
It is a natural
It
20.
is a nat
Yep.
20. Woohoo.
Nice.
Nice.
So you did 20. Wait a minute.
20 damage.
No, more than that.
A lot more than that.
36.
Is it 29? No, that's two-handed. It's a
You know, it'd
10,
be a good hit when we have to bring out the calculators.
13, 23.
Nice.
Okay, now
And you get 10 temporary hit points
Oh,
Oh, that's
because
awesome.
you're life stealing.
Oh, cool.
So your magic sword took effect.
That's a cool sword.
Nice. Very cool.
but not enough to kill it?
Oh no, but you can roll again.
Yes, I will.
Have you guys seen the D&D movie? Do you know what all bears are like? Holy crap.
That hits. And that is a 5 points of damage.
Good job, cousin.
I bring the muscle to the war.
All right, Sparrow.
All right. So let's see. gonna step down. Can I go right here? Just make it-
Yeah.
Okay. So this owlbear here, I'm going to bonus action cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
Display it there for you. And then I'm going to try to whack it with my quarterstaff. Oh.
So 8 points of damage.
And then
And then it's a strength check with advantage.
Yep.
25.
Whoa.
yeah, that beats that.
Yank.
Oh,
And that will end my turn.
Okay. Back to Nico.
Now, the spiritual weapon, is it still in between the dwarfs or is that an open spot?
Yeah, I moved it behind.
Oh, cool. Well, then I'm going to take that spot.
woohoo!
Oh, that's weird. On my map, Scotty's inside the owl bear, but on the stream yard, he's on the side of him. Oh well, I'm gonna stick him twice. Once with my rapier.
Okay.
A 20.
That hits. And you did sneak, so 18 damage.
Okay. And now with my dagger of venom. 23.
Wow.
Wow.
And
That's enough.
fire.
And that does him in.
Good thing I softened him up for you first with that whole 8 damage.
Yep.
Same.
I got mad. I missed him on my crossbow.
Okay. Melis?
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my battle axe. 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
For 11 points of damage.
And it is barely standing up.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him again. 27 to
Oh.
hit.
Oh, yeah, that brings it down. We only had 1 hit point.
Oh, wow.
For another 13 hit points.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Killer, my popcorn did not turn out good tonight.
Oh, did you burn it?
Oh,
Yeah.
boo.
I like mine lightly burned.
Wow. Good job, guys.
Can I take a feather?
Sure.
You can take a beak.
Take a bunch of feathers and make Jason a little snake cloak out of them.
Ugh, freaking
If he
Jason.
flies, that'd be cute.
I like it.
You can take the beak and make a hat out of it for yourself, like a baseball hat, but it's a beak.
I'm gonna take a beak too.
One of those freaky old. Was it from the? Oh, like the Black Plague when the doctors had those weird
Oh yeah.
Like this.
things.
Like doctors.
Super scary.
Can I investigate the room?
Yes, and I'll describe it too. There are elven sarcophagi around the room. There's about a dozen of them, but they've all been crushed and demolished over time. And there's some wall carvings of elves riding elk
Oh,
through a forest, and the seasons seem to change around the room in those carvings. So you'll have winter and spring and summer and fall different areas. But yeah, you don't detect anything.
Is there a nest?
There is a large clay pot to the south.
Anything in it?
It does have a very, on the outside is a painted image of an elvish druid. Looks like leading a march of small shrubs around the pot.
Can I do an investigation to see if I find anything like jewelry or anything in the scattered bones along the floor?
Yeah, you can check.
A 15.
And while you're looking around the scattered bones, you notice there's something's moved through the wall here at some point. You think there's a door.
Something creepy up north, guys.
But other than that, you find nothing.
But no owlbear eggs. That's what I was really looking for, was a nest with an owlbear egg in it.
No, nothing, unfortunately. Just that very ornate pot. Weighs about 10 pounds if you try to pick it up. It's like something you would grow plants in rather than like a soup pot or anything like that. And so you're going to open the... what do you want to do?
Does anybody want this pot?
I
Good.
do not.
I'm good. I'm going
It's
to.
all yours.
Can I listen at the door?
Oh, sorry, did you say something about the pot?
No, I said it's all yours.
I wonder if we should, you know what, maybe Melis will take the pot, and with the idea of, it's like when your dad goes away on business when you're a kid, and then he comes home and he gives you a stuffed animal or something. I'm kind of thinking maybe this will be a nice little display thing that we can give to Bert to put in the
Bar?
Troll skull.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Troll Skull Manor.
Work.
It might make a little
I like that.
post-warming gift since he wasn't able to be here with us
Yeah.
through this part of the adventure.
That's a good idea. I was just going to smash it.
Well, then Bert would just have to fix it later.
He has mending.
Yes, he does.
So the mural with the elven druids, where was that at?
Oh, no, that's the pot.
Oh, it's with the pot. Okay, I
So
got it.
there's little shrubs marching behind the druid
Oh.
on the outside of the pot. And then there's elves on the walls riding elk through the different seasons of the year.
Gotcha. They're not moving though, like the other murals we're doing.
No, it's just the carving. Actually, is it a carving or a mural? Let me double check.
Can I listen at the door?
Oh, they're carvings. Yeah, you can listen.
Okay.
Perception.
Okay.
So just to confirm, I'm able to pick up the pot and put it in my backpack without it
Okay.
sticking to my hands or anything,
Okay.
or falling on my head and blinding me. Or...
You are forced to wear it as a hat.
Now you got a poop pot.
You don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything, so somebody can go in. Hi, Nico.
He says, like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess I'll go in. Whoops.
So
I guess
this is
I'll
a
go in.
This looks like a tomb. There is a large alabaster sarcophagus. And it's sitting on top of a 1 foot high block of granite. So there's like a 1 foot high block of granite, and then the sarcophagus is on top. The lid is carved in the likeness of a very regal elf. You can't tell the age or the gender of the elf, but there's a yawning cat.
It's right there
checking
next
on
to
the
Ed.
elf chest. It's part of the carving. It's not a real cat.
Oh.
Can I break the cat off?
It's part of the carving.
Carved into it.
Mm.
Does the yawning cat mean anything to me or Whip? Or we're elves
What's that?
I'm gonna.
or Nico?
While they're thinking about it, I'm gonna take my crowbar and try to break open the casket.
Okay. Roll a perception check while you try.
I really want to eyeball this cat. Oh, a natural 20.
Woohoo!
So the lid doesn't budge, but as you're trying, you look closely and realize this isn't really a sarcophagus. It's a solid piece of stone.
Oh man, this thing sucks.
So it's just a decorative sarcophagus made of alabaster.
Or we push it out to those statues and say,
Elf magic.
Yeah.
elf magic.
Yeah.
And then the dwarves will know that's a good 7,500 pounds right there. Good luck with that.
Oh, so what you're saying is I don't need help? I could just get it myself?
Yeah.
One-handed.
Tuck it under your arm and
Certainly welcome to try.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
All right. I want to go down to this doorway or
Okay.
hallway and listen.
why did you have to?
You guys keep moving around.
And actually, we're over 2 hours, so
Do
But are we? Because when did we start?
oh, do you want to keep going? We can do the one room.
Yeah, I mean,
It looks like we got 8 more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are 3 stone tables around the room, and there's a lot of broken. Looks like ceramic shards.
Sure, there's a lot of stone crap on this elf side.
Yeah.
But you can imagine that those owlbears probably just rampaged around, breaking everything around, except for that pot. The pot is still intact and very, very decorative. The passageway to the south goes upward very, very slightly.
it goes up.
Kind of like at an angle like this. Don't go down there. It's not done. But let's see. Did you do anything when you walked in the room?
One of the cats broke wind.
I'll
It is
investigate the
smelly.
room.
Yeah, I'm going to investigate the room too.
Okay.
Oh,
And then make. Yeah,
I'm confused.
and,
Are we still in the room with the broken pottery on the 3 tables?
yeah, that's the room you're in there.
man, I just suck.
Okay.
But Scotty, make a perception check.
Oh, sorry. I did investigation.
No, normally you would, but I just want to see something.
That's not good.
Where you are now, you hear a click.
A click.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Could be a trap. We haven't ran into many traps.
So what I need right now. Let me. Everyone roll initiative.
Yes.
Woo!
Wow.
Fingers crossed.
I'm rolling crazy good right now.
Crap.
Good job, Mellis.
At least
Well,
you
I'm
got it
so
out of the
sorry,
way.
guys.
Well, at least somebody's rolling worse than me today.
Well, I was distracted by something.
That click that bothered you.
Yes.
I guess.
So first off, I need.
I was too busy admiring my lovely pot.
Okay, so let me describe this. You hear a rumbling from the passageway, and around the turn is a huge 10-foot diameter sphere,
Yeah.
Indiana Jones style.
Oh no!
Welcome, Scotty. Okay, so first off, Nico, what do you want to do? This thing is coming into the room.
I'm going to step into the corner of the room.
Okay, so yeah, it's barreling right about here. So you step out of the way. Next in order is the sphere. Greeting, Scotty. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Oh, I'm good at that, I think.
As a dwarf? Good
I
luck.
know, that's what I was
Maybe not.
thinking. Oh.
Oh,
And you're dead.
Ooh.
He-
Gee.
That was a crushing eye. Now, lucky for you, you had 10 temporary hit points
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
from the life save. Yeah.
Mm.
So you take 36 points of damage,
Wow!
bludgeoning damage, and you are prone.
oh,
I'm what?
Prone.
Flat on your back.
Knocked on your ass. What is?
Are you trying to see how far away you can run?
Yes, I am.
Wow,
I'm at a
yes, I am.
I'm at a 16.
Wow.
I did not have 10 hit points.
Yep. So Sparrow, you can move now.
Yep. I'm going to take the dash action, and I'm going to run up into this corner up in here. So it comes straight. Okay. I think I'm happy there.
Where is this sphere at? I never see it where you're clicking.
There it is.
Okay, so it's going to come right out of there like a pinball machine almost, huh?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Who's next? Book is next.
Yeah, I'm just going to move here and let it pass me.
Okay.
You hope.
Well, there's no, I mean, unless it's magical, which I suppose it could be, it's not going to make a right-hand turn.
Yeah. Somehow my turn order disappeared on me. So.
Where are those tables at in there?
It's back to whoever rolled 29.
Yeah, I would just say they're probably along the sides.
Okay, so it's not like it's going to ricochet off of one.
Right here.
Okay.
But so next is I'm gonna say that Professor Fish Tanks is out of the room. Scotty, you're on the ground. Prone.
Anything I can do?
Well, you can stand up and probably go to the side. Standing up takes
Do I get to?
I really like
Do
that.
I get
idea.
to?
Okay. And then Melis.
Yeah, sorry, roll 20 just crashed on me. So.
And I forgot Sinidra was actually right after Sparrow.
Where
Can
were those
anyone do
metal?
healing?
Oh, she. Oh, you know what? Sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Is it close enough that I can hit it?
Where are the tables? The concrete tables?
I'm going to say they're off to the side, like over here. So it's not. It's probably not going to hit anything.
It's just going to slam into that wall. If it's not magical, it's just going to roll across the room and smash into the wall, right?
Maybe.
Unless
Yeah,
it
but
bounces back.
if you look at the roll, it's Hallister's crushing eye, so I'm guessing it's magical. It's based on that.
That is possible.
I'm gonna hit it with my battle axe. I'm gonna wait. Well,
Hold an action.
tell me what I can and can't do because Shepard just stepped in front of me.
No, I'm in for the edge.
What?
It'll roll past.
Okay, so as it rolls past, I'm going to hit it with my battle axe.
Okay. Roll. Make an attack roll.
17 to hit.
Okay.
For 17 damage.
Make a.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. I mean, it just hits it. It rolls to the end and stops after it hits the wall.
And stops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have I had this wrong this whole time? Are you holding a bat? Who's holding the bat?
Bat?
Or whatever that is. Looks like Ed holding a baseball bat.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, I say we take one of the concrete benches and flip it upside down and wedge it against the ball. So if it tries to move again, it's going to have friction.
Oh, super good idea, Nigo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what would you like to do now?
I want to investigate the edge of this passageway really, really carefully.
Okay.
See if there's any other traps.
Make a perception check. No, you don't sense anything.
Can I investigate the trap release lever that caused it to?
Yeah,
Scotty Price stepped on.
It's a pressure plate.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll just recognize it's a common pressure plate. You don't know much else about what's on the other side.
Okay, can I tap it again and then jump out of the way?
Yep, nothing happens.
Okay. I probably should have told everybody I was doing that. Well, I guess I will lead.
Scotty, do you need to get a little bit of healing or something?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Well, come here, young man. I can be. I can do a little healing.
Yeah, the paladin didn't take any healing spells. Because
I rolled a 24 investigating or perception around this corner.
Yeah, you can't sense anything.
Oh Lord, it's another long hallway, you folks.
Another long hallway. But you sense that halfway up is where it looked like there was the triggering mechanism to release the sphere.
You guys, I think this is where the ball came from.
Well, that didn't do you a whole lot of good, Scotty. I only got you 5.
But Sparrow gave me 7, so that should be 12 more.
That's what my math says.
Do we have any healing potions in the party? I don't know if we do or don't. Like, I know in the Monday night we had a ton of healing potions for a while, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have 2.
Well, do we want to go back to that room and do a short or long rest and call it a night?
With the
That
pillars?
might be a good idea.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Which
Can we
one
do
do
that?
Whatever you guys want.
Chris?
Sure.
I think even just a short rest would probably be good enough.
Hit points. How are you on spell slots book?
I've used 3 now.
I think I only
So-
used 2.
I did the spiritual weapon. I missed with my my other deal, and then I just did the healing.
No, I actually only used 1 first level slot, so I'm still pretty good.
So I'm good for a short rest.
Well, yeah, short rest so Scotty can heal up would be good.
A
Scotty,
little
have you-
bit anyway.
Have you ever used hit dice, Scotty?
Have I used what?
Used the hit dice? I don't think you've ever probably done that.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay. So
You can't
When
be
you make
that far into this already and not know what your hit points are.
everybody
Oh,
keeps
hit
healing
point.
each other.
Hit points. I'm sorry. I thought you said hit dice.
So
It is.
Well, hit dice,
Yeah.
yes.
you have 1 hit die for every level. If you look on your character sheet, where is it on the character sheet?
I'm doing it on D&D Beyond. I'm at a 28.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out where the hit dice are. I'm used to it on the other one. Ugh. I think if you click short rest, it'll give you some options. But basically, you have a certain number of dice per level
Yes.
to restore your hit points, and then every long rest you get up to half of those back, or sorry, half your level back. So if you have 6 hit dice, you can use up to 6 of those dice to restore hit points, and then you can do that on any short rest. But then once you use them all, you've got to wait. So there's 10.
So I can do that 6 times?
Up to 6 times, but then you don't have any more hit dice. So if you take
Wow.
another short rest, you're out of hit dice until your long rest, and then you would gain up to 3 hit dice up to your maximum of 6. But okay, now you got 15
Jeez,
points
at least
back.
half.
So that's a pretty decent amount.
I'd do it again because what you've never used them on all of our short rests.
Right.
Just use all but 1. So just in case you get really bloodied up, you have a chance to get a little something.
Unless you get to your maximum, which you might hit. You might be at your maximum now. You've got what, 12, 27, 35, 44. That's 44 new hit points.
I can do one more.
Good job, Scotty.
48.
So that
I don't
puts me at 48.
I don't think you lost that much, did you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
out
have
of
52
out of-
total.
52. Yeah, that's good.
Because you only lost 36 hit points. Though.
No, I was down to I forget what I was down to
Like
originally.
6. You would have been at
Yes,
6.
they got hit from something else
Oh, I see. Okay.
from the war before.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Pretty brutal.
48's pretty good.
It's more than what I got.
More than I got.
So we'll pick up next week then. Or anyone else using hit dice or anything else?
Nope.
Mhm. Good.
I am gonna burn 1 hit die as well.
Okay.
To get back my 7 points I lost.
And I'll be scheduling another section next week, but I'm traveling the week after. So it should be just a 1 week gap.
Well, X2, are you going to do a dungeon or a run in the desert again?
Yeah, I think we could probably try to pick that up.
Cool.
If,
Cool.
if Chris isn't available, might as well.
So next week I'll go, and then the following week you'll go as DM.
Nice.
Cool.
Excellent.
All right. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for the replay crew. And we'll see each other next week.
Thanks,
All right.
everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right. Good night. Bye.
Cheers.